Good morning. This is a repair attempt for Patty Ray. Claim number 071457551. We're up on this roof. As you can see, several of these roofs have been replaced due to the extensive wind damage that we've received in this area. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 roofs in this neighborhood from all the storms that we've had so far. And if you'll notice on this roof, there's wind damaged shingles everywhere. Creased, missing, unadhered, creased pretty badly. There's one, 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 there's one. So you got 14 on the back. No hail from what we've seen, but you've got 14 plus. And that's just kind of a overview. I mean, I didn't really spend a whole lot of time. I just kind of marked what I had seen. It just kind of stood out. And then on the front, you have got 1, 2, let's just do the creased ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So you got 16 on the front that are creased. And then you have these 3 entire shingles that are missing. So that entire shingle is missing. That entire shingle is missing. You can see the felt paper is exposed. This entire shingle is missing. Felt paper has deteriorated. Now we have rotted wood. And this is actually coming into the insured's home. And Allstate says that this is not enough damage to warrant a replacement. So what we're going to do, because this roof is older, it's not repairable, you can actually see where there's been prior repair attempts, like down here where I've got PR. See, this is actually a new shingle that someone's attempted to repair. And this is actually from a while back, but you can see that when they attempted to repair this shingle, they creased this shingle, this one's lightly creased, and this one. But this was actually done about a year ago. All right, so if it creased a year ago, then it's probably much worse now. It's more brittle. There's another prior repair here. This shingle never even adhered back because of the material transfer to the mat. So whenever we didn't do this, but whenever this shingle originally was removed, they pulled part of the glue strip off of the shingle that was actually holding it down. The material asphalt transfer has caused this new shingle to never adhere back correctly. And so it's not even sealed down. See that? It's not even stuck. All right, and then you've got this one over here that somebody attempted to repair the best they could, given the situation. That's actually a new shingle. This is the old shingle, but it never adhered back. And look what happened. Because this shingle never adhered back down because of the material asphalt transfer, and it never sealed back down. Look at that. Look at that. And they actually tried their best to repair it. This one never adhered back either. Actually, this was just wind damage because this one, well, they had to get into this shingle to replace this shingle because this is actually 2 new shingles. So again, failed repair attempt. There's one that's creased. I mean, they're just everywhere. I mean, this is a mess. We just want to do what's right by the customer. And, you know, we don't want to get up here and start trying to repair all these individual shingles and just make the situation worse. And so we're going to do a repair attempt. We're going to video it to show that it's not repairable. We'll do one on the back and we'll do one on the front. So on the back, let's do... Let's do this one. Shingles laying in the gutter where they blew off the front. There's one. There's one. It's crazy. It is crazy. All right. And again, I'm not going to lift these shingles. I'm going to use my shingle bar. I don't want to lift them too high. So I'm going to do my very best to lift the shingle as little as possible. All right. That is going to be right here. Okay. These are unadhered. Again, we're being gentle. Being as gentle as we can. Because we have to be gentle when we repair all these shingles up here. All right. Let's see where the nail's at. And again, I don't want to lift this too high. I just got to see where the nail is. So there's there's one nail. Oh, pulled through the nail. There's a nail. Oh, pulled through the shingle. See? Again, I'm being gentle. Doing my very best to not lift the shingle too high. Let's see there. Oh, another nail. Pull through. Again, I'm not lifting these shingles too high. I just want to be able to see where the nail's at. There's a nail. Oh, pulled it through too. Oh, there we go. I don't know if y'all can see, I'm just doing my very best to be as gentle as I can. Make sure we remove all these nails so we can get it out of there. There's one. Oh, pulled through the mat. There we go. All right, now, I think we've got all these out of here. All right. Now, the thing about this is that whenever this shingle was installed, they went to install this shingle. So when they nailed this shingle on, they actually nailed through this shingle. So if we tear this shingle, if we just pull this shingle out, we're gonna tear it. So the only thing to do, if we go to remove this one and install the new one without removing these nails, is this new shingle's not gonna go in all the way. So we've got to remove the shingles, or the nails, that are in this shingle that go through this shingle. Does that make sense? And so normally I like to just kind of feel up underneath here. I don't like to lift it up too high. And a lot of times I'll just kind of do this right here just to get it loose so that we don't tear the shingle through the nail. And so I'll kind of just lift it like this. And again, I'm not picking the shingles up. I'm just lightly trying to, because what I'll do is I'll come back in and I'll just unseal these and then nail the nail back down. We just got to get it loosened up where we can get this shingle out. Kind of get these loosened up here. All right, let's see. Just gonna kind of feel up under here and see where they're at. See that right there? That's nailed through this. Gotta remove this nail. Again, I don't want to tear it, so. All right, there's your old shingle. See how they're nailed right through the top right there? And we always try to remove it as gently as possible. We don't want to compromise the integrity of this shingle here. All right, so let me go get the new shingle, and I will be right back. And I know it's black. I mean, we're not going to leave her with the black shingle on her house. We're just using this for video purposes here, just to show the new shingle attempt. Stay right there. All right. Now, slide the new shingle in. It'll stay there long enough. All right. Like I said, if this roof was repairable, we would love to just, I mean, it's easier for me to do a repair anyway, you know? All right, there we go. Get this under there a little bit further. Again, I'm not lifting the shingle. I'm just trying to get it up over the nail. There we go. Just try to always get it as close as I can. And use my shingle bar just to kind of help guide it in. You know what I mean? All right. That nail right there is catching it from going in. Lift it up a little bit higher, get it up under there. Same thing on this side. And get it in there. There we go. This is kind of the hardest part because you got to get it over the nails. All right, there we go. That's pretty close. All right, so we got a new shingle in. We're going to use new nails. We never use the existing nails because that wouldn't be the proper way to do this. We want to make sure we're doing it correctly. So we have got this one here. And again, we're just going to lightly pick it up. I tell you what. Let me do this. Let me set my phone so that y'all can watch my hands. They don't want to stay right there. Let me see here. Hopefully y'all can see me. This is pretty steep too, so it's kind of hard to hold everything while we're trying to film a repair video. I use my shingle bar. I don't want to lift the shingle too high, just far enough to get my hammer in it. All right, there's one nail. Two. Three, got one more. All right. Notice I was barely lifting the shingle high enough just to get my shingle high enough to where I could get the nail in. All right. In the process of removing that shingle, we also pulled these nails through here too. All right, but notice that those two shingles are now damaged as well. Remember how on the front, when I showed you the two repairs that were made, attempted, that the material asphalt transfer occurred, where this shingle would normally adhere, whenever we unsealed these shingles, you got where it pulled, and just like on this side, you can see that transfer. See where it's transferred to the back of this shingle? So now that new shingle is never going to adhere because it took part of the glue strip from the one that was underneath it. So that's why you see this. So that's why the ones on the front never sealed back too, is because you pulled the glue strip off the shingle below it. All right in here on every one of these tabs. So I don't believe it can be repaired. Again, you've got damage on the front slope, the back slope. Let's move to the front slope and attempt to do a repair on that slope and see if we can get that one to pass. I mean, this ain't the right way of doing things, you know. But again, we're trying, so it just can't be done due to the age and the condition of the shingles. So let's move to the front. Do one over there. Let's see. We'll do this one down here towards the bottom. Let's do this one. Y'all good with that? Let's do this one. This is the front slope. There's our shingle. Again, we're just unsealing some of these shingles so that we can work here. Material asphalt transfer, material asphalt transfer, mat transfer, mat transfer, mat transfer. So now none of these shingles are going to seal back down either because I've just pulled the glue strip off the one below it. So now these shingles are probably going to be damaged too from the wind, just from trying to unseal them. It's fun. All right. With little to no effort. Another nail pull through. See that? Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set my phone up to where I don't have to hold it. I'm just gonna set it up like maybe like this. I don't know if I can. It's hard to hold a phone and do all this at the same time. I don't know if there's a place I can set my phone up here. So I'll just have to hold it. It's just a lot of work for no reason. Okay. The reason I'm lifting these is because I'm trying to nail these nails back down. The new shingle will go up underneath it. You know what I mean? Cool. Old shingle. Mat transfer. Again, I'm going to point that out. There's a damage tab. Let's go get the new one. Hot day. Very hot day. can. I know that this is a black shingle, but it's just here for repair purposes. I just want to show the repairability. I just figured we'd go ahead and do the front so I don't have to come back out here. Somebody asked me to do the front, I'd just rather go ahead and do it while I'm here. You know what I mean? That up under there. There we go. Some of these nails were pulled through the shingle, but whatever. Like that one. I mean, they're just falling apart. You can't even hardly get under them without pulling the nails through. So it's definitely a challenge. Definitely a challenge. It holds us responsible when we create more damage by trying to repair these shingles. So we don't want to be the company that creates a bigger problem and then us be liable for something that has nothing to do with us, because Allstate thinks this can be repaired, when in reality it cannot. I mean, just from that little bit of, I mean, look, this one's wind damage, but this one and that one, I mean, what the heck. So again, this is for claim number 071457551, Patty Ray. I mean, we've tried repairing both slopes, there on the back slope and here on the front slope. Either slope can be repaired. I mean, I could even do this one here if I needed to, because you got one right here on the right that's creased. If y'all want me to do this one, I will too. I missed one on the front, actually. Wind damage right here. I missed that one. I didn't count it in my totals. So that's why I put a plus, is because I know I missed a few. Anyway, y'all do the right thing. If you have any questions, my phone number is 205-873-4362. Feel free to reach out to me directly and we can go over this. Thank you.